This is a video review of the SkyRaySTLV2 light from DinoDirect. This is a 2 18650 light that runs in Cree XML emitter. There, you can see it. This is a fairly large light from DinoDirect, as you can see, size-wise compared to some typical lights here. I've got the SkyRay here, and next to it is a typical mag 2C light. So you can see the SkyRay is just a little bit longer, and then a smaller P60 host here. So it's significantly longer, but it's got a narrower body because of the 18650s, and it's got a fairly oversized head. It's a little bit bigger, I think, than the mag head here. And for that reason, it's a light that gives really great throw. So weight-wise, put it on the scale here, and it's weighing in at 262 grams, so it's a fairly decent sized light, solid. Feels pretty good. The machining is nice on it. It's got a tail cap clicky here. It feels pretty good stiffness to it, but not overly stiff. And the tail cap is recessed, so the light has the ability to tail stand. You can see there. Pretty solid. The body has some styling to it. I wouldn't call them grooves, but there's some recessed parts here. And the head does have some fitting to help with heat sinking and make it look a little aggressive. And then the bezel has a little bit of grooving here. So one can see if the light is on and it's standing on its head like that. I did put a little bit of rubber grip here. Makes it easier to hold in the hand here and activate that switch. Otherwise it is a little slippery. So the head here, like I said, it's an XML, and it has a smooth, very deep reflector, so this light does give very good throw. So let's load it up and see what it looks like. So the threading is quite thick here. The machining is nice. There's an O-ring here, and there's also, if I unscrew the head portion here from the body, that separates as well. And there's an O-ring here as well, and there's the driver there. It looks like this part here should unscrew to access the driver, but I wasn't able to get it out. It seems to be secured with either very tight or it's got some glue on it. So I'm going to load it up with some Trustfire Flames 18650s, also from DinoDirect. So those go with the positive side down like that. And let's take a tail cap reading here. So this light is a 3-mode. It's high, low, and strobe. So we've got, that's high at 1.5 amps. So there's 1.5 amps on high. And low is 0.17 amps, and then there's a strobe mode. And again, high. The low is PWM, so there's a little bit of flickering, and it's visible to my eye, and it does bother some people, but that may or may not be an issue. So I'll put the cap on, and just to give some idea of what the throw looks like. This has actually got some pretty good stiffness in the spring here. The tail cap actually is very nicely designed. There's an inner, what looks like a brass plunger here, and it feels quite stiff. Overall, the machining and the weight feels very nice. And definitely a good, solid quality light. So I'll screw this on nice and tightly. And then just do a beam shot against the wall here, indoors. So this will be high, and then that's low, and strobe. Oh, and it does have an SOS, so my mistake, it's actually 4 mode. So again, high, low, medium, low, and SOS. So it's actually 5 mode. It's high, medium, low, strobe, and SOS. So, and just to take a quick look at the bezel does unscrew here. It does have a glow-in-the-dark O-ring here, which is a nice feature. So it's got a glass lens and a really thick, heavy-duty aluminum reflector, which gives it a great throw. And if you look in there, you can see the XML. And the thing that's really nice about that is that it's actually screwed down, and the quality of the soldering looks really good. And there is an insulator ring. It's hard to see that, but there's an insulator ring around the emitter, which prevents, of course, short-circuiting against the aluminum reflector. So the LED is very, very nicely centered. It's actually, I would say, it's perfectly centered. Just get that screwed on once again. And there's the shot of it. You can see it's perfectly centered there. So that's very nice. So overall, a very nice purchase from DinoDirect. I would highly recommend this light. It's not exactly a light that'll fit in your pocket, but definitely a very good thrower. Can project a beam quite far. I've done some outdoor beam shots with it, and you know, it's heavy duty. It's well machined. So I would highly recommend this light to anyone that's interested. Thanks for watching.